In a moment, I'm going to show you the best camera to get on the budget. And if that sounds interesting, don't forget to check out the link to buy us a coffee, and I'll see you in a second. So I wanted to share with you a camera that's a great camera to start with if you're starting on a budget, or if you just want a camera that's very easy to use. I would massively recommend, still in the time of this video, the Canon M100 or the Canon M200, both very similar cameras, and you can get really good price deals on both of these cameras now for about, and they're more or less the same camera. The only real main difference is a few more features with the M200, and you can do live streaming with that camera a bit more easier, but apart from that they're pretty much the same. So this 24 megapixel camera comes with an awesome kit lens, which is 15 to 45mm that I can usually take off, and there inside is the nice mirrorless sensor there. That lovely satisfying sound when you click the lens back onto the camera. And what I like this sensor, it's easy to use, light, agile. You can literally just put it into photo or video mode and off you go. Now you can, if you're a bit more pro or a bit more experienced, or you want to play around the camera, you can play around with the shutter speed and ISO, all in the settings. But if you're a beginner and you just want something that does all the heavy lifting for you, I would massively recommend put into video mode and off you go. Now what's really cool, it has a touch screen. It will autofocus depending on what part of the screen you press, which is really nifty. And as you move around, just like this camera's doing now, it will search for your face and follow you around, keeping you in focus all of the time, which is really, really cool. And the fact that you have this, I've turned it on by accident there, it doesn't really matter. But the fact that you can see what you're recording makes it really cool for sort of doing selfie shots. If you're doing blogging, if you're just recording yourself, a little recommendation, obviously look at the lens as I'm doing now, so not looking at the screen when you're recording, and that's just a really cool place to start. But this just makes it a really nice blogger camera. Now it does have an internal microphone, which makes it perfect for recording indoors. Now you can record outdoors, I have done that with this camera, but just bear in mind that it doesn't have a microphone jack, which means you can't add a microphone to it. It basically just means, if it's really windy and that sort of thing, just bear in mind that you will get a little on the microphone. That's really, really annoying. But if you're not too bothered about that, don't worry. This camera is really cool. It takes some really cool photos. I still use this camera a lot for when we do our thumbnails for other cameras. Even in the time of this video, it's light, it's agile. I'm taking this camera on day trips and out with the family. It's just a really nice camera to do different things with, making this a very nice camera. It's light, agile, not too big, and will fit anywhere. And obviously, because you can take off the lens, you can add additional lenses to it down the road. It has a few lenses that connect to it, but that doesn't matter. You can attach a adapter to this, and you can add other lenses to it if you so wish. But the 15 to 45mm does really nice photos, nice video in most light, and personally I found even low light is still pretty good as well. It auto focuses for you, which is really cool. And this camera just really is the camera to check out. Obviously, if you have any questions about this camera, I'll do my best to answer them in the comments below. And I'm just having a bare look for you to see if there's anything I can remember that you might want to recommend. You know what? My best recommendation is a spare battery, a tripod, and experiment with this camera. Have fun with this camera. This could be the best first camera on the budget you've ever bought. If you want something separate from your phone, I could not recommend the M100 or the M200 anymore, because at this time of this video, you can get this camera for a really nice price, either second hand or even new. I'm talking sort of 150, 200, that sort of money is not a lot for a decent camera. Now you can get the newer version, the R100, which does loads more and does things better. But if you just want something that just does everything and you're not too bothered about having the best camera, I would recommend this so badly. It's a really good camera. And if you're getting value from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And in a moment, I'm going to leave you 2 end cards. I'm going to bring you even more value. Do not go anywhere, and I'll see you in the next video.